Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful that you were here, you guys. This is okay. So we have the Chariot card, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Devil card, and the Fool card, you guys. Let me just start talking. Let me start yapping from the ether or whatever. So listen, if it hasn't happened yet, things in your life are going to start happening super, super, super fast. And the reason things are happening fast is because, listen, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of shit. You've been through a lot of heartache, a lot of grief. And sometimes it's hard to look at everything that's good in your life when you feel like everything is sort of like hitting the fan or hitting you, or everything that's just been so crazy that you haven't had really a moment to reflect on or think of and appreciate the things in your life that make you feel secure, the things in your life that make you feel passionate and make you feel excited and make you feel like, things are good. But from this last chapter, I feel like you guys have really had to keep your emotions in check. Like, I don't know if you've been feeling overly emotional, or if your emotions are trying to bring you like two different directions and you're trying to follow like how you feel, but you're just trying to like keep them in line and keep them in check, because it's hard to do that when there's a lot of shit that's going on in your life. Trust me, I know it's hard to keep your emotions in check when external circumstances and things just keep happening one at a time, after another. And it's important that you do keep track of your emotions and keep track and keep them in check, and say, okay, we're going to accomplish our goal. We're going to go towards a thing, set out a goal, and without being overly emotional, try to figure out like how to get to the end portion of this goal, how to get to the last part, and not allowing yourself to be taken into all these different directions because of your emotions, because you've been through a lot, or letting the past things that you've been through and the grief that you feel, and I don't know if you've been feeling sort of really depressed or not wanting to let go. There's just a lot of loss and heartbreak. But you have to look and turn around and see that there is good things in your life. There are things that make you feel stable, things that make you feel happy. And even though there's still a lot of stuff that's coming out of the blue and stuff that's going on in your life right now, and if this hasn't happened yet, I feel like there's a lot of like chaos that's about to come out, or things that are really about to put you back on track. And not attaching yourself to the past, not attaching yourself to emotions and things that aren't there for your best and highest good, not becoming obsessed with a certain emotion, or obsessed with a certain person or a certain situation or a certain outcome, and not attaching yourself to that is what's going to bring you to a whole new beginning. Because when you finally realize that the loss and grief that you are holding on to, and a lot of the decisions that you're making are from a place of loss and grief, or things that maybe haven't made you feel so great in the past. Like, for a couple of you, I'm seeing this as like you're allowing your past behaviors or past things or past experiences that you've experienced with somebody or a situation, something from your past, is really affecting how your behavior is right now. And your emotions are trying to bring you in two different directions, because in one way, you're trying to make the right decision, you're trying to make the right choice, but you have this trauma of something not going right, and something not going the way that you wanted it to go because of something that has happened in your past. And so you're remembering that, and you're wondering, should I do this or should I not do that? Like, am I going to be successful if I do this, even though I wasn't successful last time when I did that? But it's like those two events are two separate circumstances. Those two people, those two situations, those are two very separate things. And what you need to do is take charge of your current emotions, your current things that you're facing, and going forward with the thought that, I can do this, and I'm not attaching myself to an outcome. I'm not attaching myself to a situation or to something that I feel like it should be this way, just allowing yourself to experience the things that you experience, and going in the places that you need to go, and allowing yourself to, yes, feel the emotions, but keep them in check. Okay, when they're not serving you, pay attention to them and say, okay, what am I trying to learn from this? But not allowing them to bring you in two whole different directions to try to derail you from your goal, because that's what you're here for. You're here to accomplish a goal. You're here to be in life, and have fun and be carefree, and to allow yourself to feel happiness, allow yourself to feel different things. And even when shit is going on, there's still things to be grateful for. Even when there's tough challenges that are you're being presented with, and maybe your emotions are making you feel all sorts of ways, it's important that you just take a deep breath and a step back and put yourself into a perspective and understand that, no two situations, no two people, no two things are really the same. If anything, time is a different factor in all of those things, right? And so if you incorporate time in that, it's like things change over time, right? And so just because something happened a certain way before doesn't mean it's going to happen that way again. But keeping yourself in check and keeping your emotions in check and not reacting as if it's going to happen or as if it's going to be a certain way, or it should be a certain way, or just because something has happened before in the past that it's going to play out the exact same way, or if I do this, it's going to do that, and I need to change this behavior. Just allowing yourself to go and keep yourself focused on the goal, and keep yourself thinking, I'm just here to experience everything. I'm just here to experience life. I'm just here I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the journey. All right. And there's a lot of specific messages that I could give, but I feel like this is very all I'm trying to say is that don't attach yourself to past experiences and emotions, and don't react as if something is the exact same as it was in the past, because things change. All right. Things change over time. All right. Things just change in general. No two things are the same. And so when you understand that, I want you to be a little bit more carefree, a little bit more not attached to the outcome of something. All right. Just allowing yourself to say, hey, whatever happens, and it's going to be for my best and highest good. And really just understanding that and trusting yourself to make the decisions that you need to make without thinking of the past things that didn't go the way that you planned. So very specific message. Hope you guys like the message. Please like this video. If you like this video, comment down below if there's anything in specific that you guys want to see. Let me know some details. What was I picking up on in the comments below? Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I love each and every one of you so very much. I'm gonna give you a big kiss, and I do that every single day. So please consider subscribing, because I make daily videos and I give you a kiss every single day. So I'll see you tomorrow.